Let's play this game.
I need another heavy. I've got TB and a quick draw.
I want to get fairly tight to it. Now, anybody who's going to be working range, I'm going to need you to fade right on this. And when anybody's running short, is going to stay towards the top of the caldera if we're going to come at them.
I have you in the Griffin.
Sounds good. Well, that's the thing. We got to get to brawling range, so I may be moving us, right up to the hoop if we have to.
Wolverine nach Charlie 4.
It's fine, chill the out, man. It's fine, it's just a 5-starter.
Komm, Leute, redet miteinander.
15 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Don't die. Guys, 15 seconds, don't die. Guys. 3, 2, 1.
Charlie Dar, CT, yellow. Okay, go to Charlie, see if we can get it.
There. To your left, there's there. Acceleration.
So, jetzt gleich hinter die Indie-Pocken.
Mediums be prepared to pull back E40 towards the E5 border. On my mark.
Left side, come on! Like now, I need strikes on empty barrel. Wire our strikes up.
Die Hauptgruppe rechts, Uferlinie.
They have 3 mechs sitting on the left side. When you pass over.
Overheating is bad.
Both legs on the Griffin. Get the Griffin.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that. That was such a
That's right. I'm gonna spawn Lance, you guys in Charlie, Lance, you guys in Bravo. That's B2C1.
This third drop is 2 lights, 2 mediums, 2 heavies, 2 assaults.
Leute in die Breite, zieht euch in die Breite.
Lights, watch our backs. We're gonna about base and take up position in Bravo 6.
Ja, kurz Aufschaltung Delta 4, 3 Stück, 2 Mediums, ein Light, wie ich es richtig gesehen habe.
Make a firing line.
C4 Tactical Hill, boys.
Fox. Laufen unter ECM, haben 2 durchlaufen, 10 Bravo 4. And get ready to hit people coming from our right.
Charlie on the left, Charlie, Hellbringer on the left.
Okay, let's group up towards the left. We're gonna press through Bravo 3 to Bravo 4. I think they're kind of spread out.
Check yourselves. Make sure you've got, UAV cool shot.
Here they come. They're pushing hard, guys.
Decro. Tez on.
No. Oh, got a contact here, Bravo 3.
Nice, Marshall. I'm on Delta Griffin.
We'll get cross it then. Get in their face. They got a highlighter. They just push up on Theta. We need help on Theta. Up on Theta.
Yep, that's the noise. Go. Let's finish this.
Full pressure, guys. Full pressure. They're down low. They're down low in Charlie 3. Get the f***ing arm, Jackson.
Jackson, cool shot.
Golf. I got him.
Okay, go, B3, go.
Echo, go.
Get over on your medium, guys. Get Echo Stormcrow.
God, I suck as a pilot, but thank I packed my skill. I'm sorry that you died, sweet girls, but we will send a reasonably nice letter to your family.
All right, folks, none of that went through. I apologize. I will redo my intro with this. I had a little driver error, apparently. I don't know what is going on with my machine this week. But we've got Luscious Balzac and Titan Prometheus and UAC 510s. We're doing the 1v1 first. That's the long and short of it. And we'll get that intro complete with Starwolf. Starwolf is with me. I'll give you his intro again so that you can actually hear it.
Well, hello, and welcome to another Tournament of Stars match. Titans being cautious a little bit with this overlook. He's trying to figure out where Luscious is at.
Doing that listening. Holding and listening. So, as I think I was saying, I think it was right before the audio, there is... this is one of my favorite maps. Sorry, getting a little distracted. Yes. I try to recover from some errors here.
Yeah. So
because you can hear there's so many looks and crannies. Here we go. Luscious coming up on Titan, looking around the map.
Yeah. Not sure what Titan's gonna do here. He's just patiently waiting. But we're about to have two Titans colliding.
Well, one Titan and one Luscious Balzac.
Yeah, there we go. Luscious.
There we go.
Those Titan to see each other.
Luscious, I'm probably looking for those leg shots with this gap here. Maybe not, though. Ooh, Luscious taking a lot of hits, 84 to 94%.
Yeah, Titan's got the high ground.
Yeah, I'll try it. This particular arena, a little cold for that scene. If this was Terra Therma, like... Oh, could you imagine 1v1s on if they bring like Terra Therma Classic back?
Well, it's gonna be Redux, but yeah, that'd still be interesting in the old arena.
Yep, that would be fantastic. All right, here we go. Let's take a look over Titan's UAC laden shoulders.
Everybody in chat is confirming no audio. That's funny.
That's okay. I let them know. Audio is fixed.
All right, Titan's about to lose his right arm, but Luscious, unfortunately, is about to lose his right torso. Oh, and now they're hugging. They're hugging. Luscious getting halved. Luscious is down to no weapons. Luscious is a stick, and that'll be it.
There it is. Titan Prometheus pulling it out for the Redcoats. Let's see. We will get that into the scoreboard. That is 1 point. The kill point. Well, you can either look at it as the win point or the kill point. Either way on that. Let's take a look at those damage numbers. They're going to be a lot different with Luscious losing those weapons so quick. Yeah, double the damage for Titan Prometheus. Again, high ground wins the day, as it so often does. All right, folks. We are going to just transition back to lobby here for a minute while we get things sorted out. So I'm going to go back to my intro. All right, while we do. I'm sorry, I don't have a mech selected. Thank you very much.
And yep, current mech has consumed equipment.
Oh, you too.
In slots other than consumable slot 1. Well, thank you, consumable slot 1.
All right, so hello everyone, and welcome to today's Tournament of Stars Division G matchup between the European Redcoats and Fun Junior Ridiculous Drops at the Division of Fjord. I'm Ivor, and with me is the man, the myth, the legend, the man who tells you to sit down and get wrecked, Starwolf.
Hello and welcome to another Tournament of Stars match. We've already completed the 1v1, and we're aware of the audio issue, and you guys will be hearing this much later, but yes, we fix it.
Now, today's match sees us stack up two teams in this division separated by only 9 points. Both teams have come out on top of all three of their matches so far, so this is going to be almost a tiebreaker, except that this tournament is based on points, but it is very close, folks. So will the Redcoats maintain their lead, their 9-point lead, or will the Fjordlands fend off yet another wannabe invader? We'll find out soon. Take two. All right, Titan. Which side do you want? Hang on. Well, that was intentional. See if it gets his attention. check Discord as well.
22211. All right, they're taking team 2.
All right, team 2. All right, teams. We'll get the match. Actually, I probably should have been doing this while we were figuring that out. All right, now we have, what is our first up map? Let me see here. Caustic. Yep. No full teams. No. Let me just double check all my settings. Domination,
just
match type 15.
Tidbit for you. Apparently, Dane was having some audio issues over on MW Leagues as well.
Interesting. This one's totally my fault because of some botched driver stuff. So I don't want to pass the buck where it's not made.
No, it's just interesting that would get brought up. It's like, oh, what do you know?
Yeah, it happens. Thank you for your patience, folks. But hey, I think that time is probably past. You can hear us now.
It has. Yes, I see. We can hear. Yay.
Yeah, all right.
Now, the one unique thing that I like about this, doing it this way, one, you guys get to see the 1v1. Two, there's no real time for the team to, there's no practice time for, like, I say days in advance of, hey, we're going to be on team 2 this side, team 1 this side, to be, for each match. It's unknown. So they're going into this blind, which is great.
Yeah,
it adds
definitely going to make it interesting.
Challenge to it.
Yep. For sure. All right, here we go. Titan Prometheus getting his folks in. All right, and let's see. Let's talk about Caustic. This is new Caustic. I'm gonna head on over to the map room, and while we get going,
I see the map.
Yeah.
And I can I'll get the timer started once the 5th member up, and there's the 5th member of.
All right, I am going to start that timer. I have a timer app that will show on the stream. But yeah, talking about Caustic Valley here, it's basically the old Caustic Valley with some cover changes. We've got the area in the middle. Some call it Stonehenge. I don't know what other people call it, but I know we're still figuring out the official callouts, if such things can be official at this point. I expect there to be a lot of fighting because it's domination.
I've heard Stonehenge as well, just because of the structure, and obviously now it's also visible, so the fog of war has been lifted.
Yes, that is also true. There is some visibility there. You can still, you can still get some people coming out of spawns, which is a little difficult. But you do have to have the right angles. It is not as bad as it was before, for sure. So expect, and there's some verticality around the center, which is nice. It is not the spire that PGI used to do, like the old Canyon Network, or you see it on Hibernal actually, because that basically is old Canyon Network. We don't have that spire that encourages NASCAR. It's got some open spots, some cover. It's really delightful to play in. I love it. I love the change. But yeah, so honestly, I'm just gonna make a mark on the map strat here. We're gonna see fighting here. Maybe around Delta 5, Echo 5 corridor a little bit. We'll see a little bit of play around here. That seems to be a favor, or teams will come and cut through the center. Not so much play around Delta 3 unless something moves around. All right, team 1 locked. We'll go to team 2, start their timer up, and I will move us over to the lobby screen so we can watch the lobby action. All right, yeah, Fjord taking some time. So I do have some info on Fjord here, which was sent me. So the Fun Junior Ridiculous drops, Fjord has 4 teams. So they are one of those 4 teams.
One of the 4.
Yeah, one of the 4. They're IS loyalist, faction play, brawl centric units. A lot of adjectives there. But after more 2 and Fjord putting up a very good showing there, more people decide to get in on a comp team, plus the 5-man roster. They've got so many teams. They apparently don't do practices. They just show up and have fun. So that's interesting. I wonder if they have decks sorted ahead of time. I would imagine so, but hey, maybe not, if they're just chilling. But either way, for not doing any practices, they're doing pretty good.
Yeah. So it's always nice to be able to, get just those people together, and they listen to each other, and they're able to, make calls on the fly, and then say, all right, let's go, boom, off they go.
Yeah, All right, and they're locked. We are ready to go. Caustic Valley, our first drop. Well, I mean, technically our second, right? But
I think the 1v1s, like I said, is more of just the challenge. Two mechs
Yes.
enter, one mech leaves, kind of ordeal.
I wonder if there's been a situation where that sort of both players dead. It is skirmish, so it would probably come down to like half a tick or something. But
Yeah, maybe.
all right, where am I hanging out here? I'm hanging out on team one side. Let's clear this whole nonsense. Oh yeah, and match. All right, let's take a look. We've got three Vipers, Hellfire, and a linebacker. Interesting. So 2 heavies, 3 mediums from Yordlands here. The linebacker is Small Pulse and SRM2s, an interesting build. Our Hellfire, come on, do that. Is Brawly, a laser AMS, some SRM, Small Pulse, LB10, and our Vipers are already off to the show. Looking at Viper F, so you know those are machine guns.
Well, let's see. So you got 2 Stormcrows with Small Pulse laser spam. The third Stormcrow, looks like, sorry, all 3 are laser spam. We have an Arctic Cheetah with some lasers, large lasers. Sorry. ER medium lasers and some light machine guns, and then another Stormcrow with Small Pulse lasers.
Yeah, so here we're seeing some play around the verticality here. The Shard getting very aggressive for going up against the team, but I think you see that as 1-on-4, he's noping out.
Yeah, he's like, never mind, not doing it.
And trying to hold the attention here of Fjord so that those Stormcrows can come along, but oh, he's getting jumped. Oh
Yeah,
no,
he's gonna
Psycho,
get hurt.
that's gonna be it.
Gonna get hurt.
Those Vipers are fast.
Yeah.
How unscathed. Oh, but he's leading them to the Stormcrows. He's almost legged. Will the Stormcrows back him up? Maybe. No, he's gonna be able to hang around the outside. All right. And we're off to the scrap. Vipers versus Stormcrows. And this linebacker in the mix. All right, Pug probably losing a leg there, looking at the speed and dropping.
Yeah, Rander's taking out Pug.
Redcoats first with the first drop. Oh boy, had a little bit of a blink there. Terror of Death. Yeah.
Drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, there it is. Drinking that Kool-Aid. Oh yeah. Titan next to go down. Yeah, this is actually remaining pretty even. Nightwalker getting chased around by the Vipers. I meant to hit enter there, and getting legged.
Waiting for someone from Fjordlands to drop next. If they're gonna go back and forth.
No, I don't think so. It's gonna turn across. There's a little bit of fire. Oh well, actually, how's this linebacker doing? Almost legged that linebacker. Probably gonna be the next. But Psychonics looking even more roughed up. I think legged.
Yeah,
there we go. There goes the last of it. Well done, Fjord. That is a 5-1.
What was neat to say was Psychonics being the first one going in and getting damaged rather quickly. He was the last one who survived, who lived.
W there, 10 points there. I am a hot mess. All right, let's publish those stats. Get them into the stats program. There we go. All right, and we'll head on over to the scoreboard, make sure this is looking correct. There we go. All right. Go ahead, Star. I'll set up the next match. You can talk damage.
Alrighty, our damage output for tonight, or first match. Luscious 410. Andros 243. Terror of Death 156. Wicked Tang 433. Rander 291. Pug on the other side 75. Sir Peregrine 338, Titan 292, Nightwalker 223, and Psychonics 233.
All right, lovely. That's just a couple seconds delayed, but that's fine. These folks usually don't take it. Going back to the lobby view, one locking in, or not locking in, but getting their timer started, getting a new player in, looks like.
Nothing wrong with tapping out. All right, next.
Oh yeah.
larger teams tend to have, you know, people that they'll bring in on each match. So
Why are we looking at?
gets everyone a nice taste.
Yep. Oh, it's 9 points for the win. There's the typo. Or 9 points for the kills, 1 for the win. 10 points. It is currently 10 points to 1. I don't know why that 1 is there. Or no, I'm sorry, 10 points to 2. God, I am so sorry, folks. Coming off an illness, my brain is still Swiss cheese.
No worries, no worries. Some of the tournaments are they've got a little more detail in going and editing and everything compared to just saying, yep, they won, they lost. All right, next.
Yeah. Yeah. So this tournament,
this one being one of them.
Yeah, this one a little more complicated with those points, which actually we could probably talk about a little bit. For those of you just tuning in to your first TOS cast, you get 1 point for the first kill, 2 points for each kill after that. So it's 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 points for 5 kills, and 1 point for a win. And that is actually, it is not the wins that are tabulated. So like I said, these teams are separated by 9 points. The points are what's important. They are even on match wins. They are not even on drop wins.
Team 1 is locked.
Excellent. We'll restart that timer. Thank you, Star. And hey, while we're waiting for the other team, let's talk Ruby a little bit, and we'll head on over to the map room, which I should have changed earlier on.
I love Ruby.
Ruby's so good. It's another great
Ruby's it's one of my favorite maps. The elevation is wonderful. Strats you can use. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is one that you could actually essentially set up a trade on. You just need a mech to hold the center. There's lots of trade options, lots of cover options in the circle. The circle really well placed here, I think, on this map. And it is worth noting that originally this was supposed to be Vitric Forge, right?
That is correct.
But there's a little bit of a glitch that hasn't been fixed yet. So both teams decided Ruby, which is sort of they changed the default map to Ruby, but if both teams agree, they could have gone Vitric, which they didn't. So we're seeing Rubelite Oasis. Pop us back here. Sorry, Star, if I'm talking too much, do feel free to butt in.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I took care of the one spot on the score sheet, getting it's up to DF to par on that, so it's one task we don't.
Oh, hey, you know what? APIs are a thing. There we go.
They are. There we go. Okay.
All right.
Rubelite is I do like Vitric Station. It's a great map. Of course, as you know, everybody knows, we've had the glitch with the AMD video cards where it's not the color it's supposed to be. I haven't seen it myself, but I'm taking everyone else's word for it who has unfortunately experienced it. I guess also going into heat vision or night vision and then back out doesn't always fix the problem. It actually makes it worse.
Oh, really? Oh, I hadn't heard that part of it. Wow, that's wild.
Something with it going from pink to I think some blinding white or some other color after that.
That being said, having played Faction a decent amount and this being a map based on the Faction map, going into heat vision on this map, never a good idea. Night vision, also a bad idea. All right, both teams green and lost. All right, here we go.
Let's do it. Every time I see your MW Comp logo, I expect to hear da 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 da. You know, the Transformers.
Yeah, right.
Look. Sorry.
Oh, that's all good. Oh man, my flow is all messed up from not casting last week.
Well,
it's all right. We haven't had a total error yet. Caught them in time, but usually I'm much
knock on wood.
Right. Ooh, look at that Redcoats deck. All right. First, I'm gonna look over on. Oh wow. All right. So remember when I said it could be tradey? I bet you that if you're playing through 2 in here.
I'll tell you right now. The Redcoats side is 4 of them are all small pulse laser spam. in the wonderful linebackers, and then you've got Carlith in the Viper with some heavy machine guns and small lasers and a small pulse laser.
Yep, so we've got a 3-man wolf pack here to go up against that, and 2 UAC 2 direwolves. Built on the ultraviolet, I think the prime is probably the better for the build here. You need the ultraviolet for the omnipods, but the prime has a little bit more CT. I think it's got like 10 more CT armor, which is pretty significant. So, but in either case, we've got some UAC 2 traders here that are gonna poke out and see if they can beat this linebacker rush. There's a chance, but honestly, I think they are outclassed by the deck. And wait, did you say these linebackers are small pulse?
Yes, they are.
That's interesting. 9 small pulse. That's 10 small pulse.
10.
Oh, Prometheus.
10 small pulse in each.
Peregrine and Muzz, unless they've lost one, only have 9. As does Punk. So Titan has 10. Interesting dichotomy of builds. But here come the bullets. Yeah, here come the bullets with the UAX. They're gonna try to slow Pug down with that leg. With Luscious trying to peek in, not making the jump. Pug is gonna go down. Like I said, there's a chance to beat that with these AC2s. Oh, and Flamers, I forgot to note those on the on one of the Vipers. That's pretty rough. Actually, both of the Vipers on Fjord have those Flamers. That'll be toasty on that. Terror of Death, the first dire wolf to go down. Muzz in the linebacker, the next on the focus. Let's see. Oh, wow. Peregrine going down almost instantly. Oof. All right. We've still got Andros holding up in this direwolf, still laying down some fire despite being legged. There it goes. Titan taking a leg as well. Oh, this is close, Star.
Very. And I will say this is a strat that I watched Redcoats use just a couple weeks ago, and it actually really worked well for them. I don't know if the other team knew about this strat and maybe prepared for it, or expected it at some point. Unfortunately for the Redcoats, the strat did not pan out.
Yeah, that pair of direwolves just chewed through the legs of Pug. Pug, I don't even know if Pug got close enough to do any damage. That could be an O-bomb that we're looking at there. The small pulse, usually you see med pulse on those linebackers, right? So they get a little bit of range. The small pulse, you have to get real close, and those ACs, the focus from Fjord was beautiful there on Pug, being the first around the corner.
I think that's maybe the difference from last time. And last time they one of the Redcoats team members did die right away, but the other 4 managed to still push through and just micro focus down each and every single one of them as they pushed through. Yeah, the other team also at that time was also more spread out, which in this case, however, for the Ridiculous, they were much closer together and able to prepare for the attack and counter it.
For sure. All right, here's our scores.
Damage numbers. Luscious 440, Somewhat Retard 456, Rander 260, Terror of Death 462, Andros Skyblade 424. On the other side, Carlith 363, Titan 355, Pug 117, Sir Peregrine 184, and Muzz 94. You can definitely see the damage micro focus happening.
Oh yeah. All right, here we go. I'm gonna just scoot us on over to the map room here. Ooh, that's took a little while to load. That's interesting. Usually that stinger covers that up. Interesting little glitch. All right. That being said, we're looking at Solaris City. Again, we've got domination. Again, we're probably looking at mostly a brawl here, just because your sight lines are pretty small. Getting reliable trades is very difficult here. And they're going to have to fight either around the circle. Although, that being said, both teams showing a willingness to fight outside the circle and just go get it later. So, given that, we could really see fights anywhere. I would expect we'll see some either hot spots here, or right in the middle. On that 3 line, the like 6-5 intersection there. then the center of the circle. Of course, because you do have to hold that. I can't imagine a team holding back or moving out to the sides in a match this short, and that is domination. What do you think, Star?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to get the announcement posted. There's other places.
All good, all good. Oh, actually, I have to update the scores while I'm at it.
Yes.
What was the score on that? Have you been grabbing stats? Uh-oh.
I did not grab the last.
That's okay.
Last one, no.
I published the API, so we're good. All right, there were 3 kills.
All right.
For that, so that is.
I will grab the API at the end.
Yes. I have the API. No big deal.
Started reading in the match chat. They're also like, "Hey, are you guys grabbing them?" The nice thing as well, folks, is that in on each match at the end, it's shown up on stream, so we can always go back and grab those match ID numbers and throw them in there. So
that is true. Someone at least has to push that button, though.
Yes,
that is an important thing. Otherwise, they won't be referenceable.
That's true.
Yep, here we go. Just catching up on the stream. They are laying into Pug right now. All right, we'll hop on over here. We don't have a lock yet. How's our timer? Coming up on 2 minutes. We'll prepare that message. They are all green, though, so any second now.
Team 1 is locked. There we go.
Team 1 is locked. Perfect. Go, Team 2, we're gonna start that up. Yeah. So Solaris City, another map that I do actually like, causes people a lot of headache because there's so many details. I think that's what I like about it. Like, there's a little bar that you can sit outside and listen to music. Little Easter eggs in the billboards. Plus, you've got some verticality play, which not everyone takes advantage of. But ooh, that makes a big difference.
I did that once in my spider, and I got stuck in the building and couldn't get back out. And I was like, "This sucks." So
that's too much verticality. Although there is a spot, I forget where it is. It's in like one of the Charlie grids, like Charlie 3 or Charlie 4. I want to think. There's a building you can kind of go through the corner of, and then you're just kind of inside it. And if you don't, you can walk off of the road into that spot, and then you'll drop down. If you don't have jets, you can't get back to that little portal area.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it is possible. It's been around for years, and they haven't fixed that little glitch. It doesn't. You can see outside of it. You can't shoot outside of it. So it is of no benefit whatsoever, I guess, unless you've got jets. But it is a weird thing.
No, I was testing out jump jet potentially, and I remember going up and saying, "Oh, how high up can I get here in the city?" And there's some spots up there you can get up there, and everything down on the ground looks like an ant.
Yes.
So yeah.
Oh, there we are. We are locked and ready to go on Solaris. The other thing I like about this map is, especially in spectator view, you can see like some of the shortcuts they had to take to make it reasonable on folks on the rendering.
Can you imagine the amount of how long it would take to render if every building had floor structure
or even roofs? Most of them don't. Yeah. The really tall ones don't even have roofs. Oh, also on the screen, you see that little beer stein there? You can hide a mech in there.
Oh no.
Which is really cool. It's like totally. It's not even like an exploit, but it's. I think if you paint it right, it's really difficult to see. Which is actually pretty cool. Little holographic stuff. Yeah, checking out the scenery. Yep. See, there's some missing roofs. This one has a roof. This one doesn't. I don't know why. Particularly that, but yeah, and like all these decorations, it's just such a cool map. I like it. But the rain also wreaks havoc with folks.
Yes.
Any second now, someone's going to load in.
And as Pivorce, trying to go through matches, switching through from pilot to pilot for first person view can bug out. So why we do tend to stay in that third person view.
Yeah.
We can. I'll typically run through the mechs in the beginning just to get through their weapons, but then immediately it's get out, get up, and get airborne and get watching.
Yeah, there's some transition issues. That being said, one of the things I want to do shortly, this week has been a hell of a week for me, is work on like having a co-cast, being maybe more first-person focused, and having like a picture-in-picture view. All right, looking at Fjord, we've got linebackers, small pulses and SRMs. Hang on, Luscious Balzac getting a little mixed up. All right, mediums and micro pulses. Interesting, getting all the instant DPS out of there. We've got a Hellfire and an XE over here. Terror of Death in the XE with a large pulse and some small laser fist, which is delightful. And we're seeing this Brawl Hellfire again from Fjords. What do we got over there?
On the Redcoats side, most everybody's running SRM 6s and with Artemis and some LB20s. The only variant difference here is we got Psychonics, once again, an Arctic Cheetah Shard with some air medium lasers and some light machine guns.
Speaking of that Shard, hopping in the middle, getting that time, and again, both these teams, this tournament is based on kills, but that timer can give you some pressure, and I will say, you want to be careful of out-capping it, because it will cost you points. My team DPS forgot about that last week and just lost out on 6 points. We're kicking ass, but capped it after 2 kills, which was a brutal loss of points. But hey, our fault, right? And just so folks know, if you are watching the caster view minimap of the domination circles is generally inaccurate.
Yes.
That is just something to keep in mind.
All right, Psychonics scouting for him. Yeah, they're doing rotation, counter rotation. However, Psychonics is catching on to that and coming up on the backside.
Yeah, no, I did say I don't expect any team to take the outside, but here are the Redcoats proving me wrong, just like last week when I called them the Dragoons. I was wrong, yes. And I am wrong again. They are throwing me for a loop.
Psychonics has eyes.
Counting down.
Oh, and they see Psychonics. Psychonics is immediately getting focused.
Yep, again, and not... Oh, here we go. Trying to use the roads as cover. Can Psychonics get out? His team... He's so far away from his team. That outward pathing, I think, is really questionable for the Redcoats there, because those mechs are not fast. They cannot support Psychonics in the center. I'm wondering if they were expecting Fjord to try to do the same thing, and they would fight on the outside.
Psychonics not making a run back to his team. He's
got to hold the circle, else Fjord is gonna count it down on him. And 1-0 can win the match. Now again, these teams are separated by more than 9 points at this point. But the Dragoons are showing. Oh, actually, Dragoons are behind, I think, on this one, right? Yeah, Dragoons are behind here, so they could get a cheeky point. They really need the kills. That being said, Fjord being, 13 points ahead, which would put them 5 points ahead in the tournament so far. If they cap it out, like, they're missing out on points overall, but they prevent the Redcoats from getting any points. So they basically it could be a free point if they capped it out.
The Redcoats are taking a very distant way around.
What are they doing? They need to help Psychonics out here.
Yeah, he's kind of on his own. Oh, and but Fjord is kind of I don't know.
Yeah, Psychonics is getting some shots in here, but honestly, the Redcoats need the points right now. They are, as of this instance, if there were no more matches after this, Fjord has taken the lead from the Redcoats. The Redcoats need these points. And Psychonics is just like taking damage at 71% here. Orange to red all over the place. And his team has, they may have gotten within 500 meters of his position by now. Maybe.
Honestly, with how slow the Redcoats are moving along the map, I mean...
If they were linebackers, the pathing would make so much more sense, but they're not. The Orions and Marauders is so slow. But hey, here we are. Finally, Psychonics is trying to drag them back, I think.
I think he's been trying this whole time. Maybe that's what his goal has been, is to get them to turn around, and they just haven't yet. They're like, nope, let's just keep going that way.
Yeah, a little bit of NASCAR action here on a broad scale.
Well, we've had almost 5 minutes of NASCARing so far.
Right, and not much territory gained. It's a very slow NASCAR.
All right, Ridiculous is finally turning around. We might finally see some contact here with other than just Psychonix.
Yep, Terror of Death and that XE using a little bit of that trade range. Oh, I don't know if they know about this push here.
Yeah, they might not see him. Maybe that was been their goal all the time.
Here we go. This could turn out.
If all 4 of them come around this corner and surprise them, it could just throw them off. We'll see.
Here we go. We'll get around the Terror of Death, probably our first target. There we go.
Yep, there we go.
Let's watch this focus happen. Back open, legs gone. There it is. Oh, nope. There, I thought. There it is.
Tear it down.
There it is. That was a long build up here. Pug taking a lot of damage, charging in on his own. A lot of it is back damage. But he's the most roughed up looking one here. Psychonix down to 50%. Pug down to 36. Pug's going to drop here any second here. I don't see the focus of Fjord right now. There we go. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Luscious should be next on the chopping block. Come here, Luscious. What are you looking at? And he's only halved. You got to focus it down, guys. This has gotten a lot closer than it should have been. It was a good jump on the XE.
Luscious has two mediums and a micro left.
Yep. They might be ignoring him for bigger threats.
Fjord down to 30% with Luscious.
Yep.
Because Muzz drank the Kool-Aid, and yeah.
Luscious
this one will go to...
There it is. This one going to Redcoats. Wow.
Redcoats.
A lot of confusion. It worked out for them. I'll give them that. What were the kills over here?
Persistence worked.
Yes, indeed. All right. I hit that button. Very good.
Yep. I'll say I have it too.
Excellent. Thank you. Redundancy is never an issue. All right. Let me get this logged into the stats program.
All right, so on the Redcoat side, damage-wise, Nightwalker 383, Pug 305, Psychonix 406, Titan 836, Muzz 621. Over on Ridiculous's side, we have Rander 403, Andros 280, Luscious 244, Wicked Tang 477, and Terror of Death 118.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. All right, now we are on a side swap here.
Side swap button. PGI.
Oh my god.
Side swap button. You gave us the loot all button for the extra loot bags for the event. Give us a swap sides button. Please.
All right, on our next map here is Frozen City Night Classic. I really enjoy this one. Honestly, I like the daytime one too because it forces you to have to think a little bit outside the box, but here we go. All right, we are switching to Assault. You will see a game mode change as well here. I'm going to start the Team 1 timer while we maybe talk about this one a little bit. I don't know. What do you think, Star? What are your thoughts on this map? What can we expect?
Charlie 3. That's like the one thing I always see on Frozen City Night Classic is the Charlie little 3 little hill. Everyone tries to focus over that. Now we have seen tunnel strats, which have strangely worked for some and not for others. So I don't know. It'll be. I'm expecting a lot of this whole death ball rolling with Redcoats. How will Ridiculous counter that? I don't know. I mean, we saw they did well on the first drop. The second one. It worked really well for the Redcoats, so it's okay. This is a close-up brawl map.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
Well, it can be. Team 1 does have an option here of holding their spawn there, right? Because it is easy to think of this as a brawl map, but there are some trade lanes, and then you end up with trade versus brawl with cover. If you use it right, you can get up on them, but it is tricky, which would make that tunnel push you're talking about. If you've got a trading team, that tunnel push is great because then you're right up on them if they're holding that Team 1 side.
Very much so.
But trade from Team 2 is real difficult. I would expect Team 1 to be more static, which might be why they chose it. They might have chosen it specifically for this map. I don't know. We'll see. Or we could end up with a big old brawl. I will say, danger zones on this map do 100% exist. Bravo 4 is a killing zone. You don't want to get stuck there.
Yeah.
Charlie 3, this
Charlie
saddle,
3?
you're dead.
Saddle.
Don't stay. Move through or don't go there at all.
Don't go.
Yep.
Just don't go.
Yep. Probably
Like
the
I said,
biggest death areas here.
Like I said, I did. What I usually end up seeing is Charlie 3. Now the difference also with 5v, we see some unique, different strats because it's also 5v5. You don't have you're short 7 people from your regular quick play or faction play drops. So you have less opportunity to to say, hey, you guys, half you guys go here, half you go there. No, that can't do half. That's only 2 of you or 3 of you. So that changes the whole ideology of a split strat.
Yep. So we will see how this one turns out. Redcoats doing the drop zone shuffle here. I think they have moved through every single drop zone here in the past like 20 seconds. All right, there we go. Team 1 locked as they sort that out. Team 2 will begin that timer.
Well, when you're rolling a 12-sided dice, you have to call each person's name.
Right.
All right.
That's the salvage team. 2d20 there. Yeah.
2d20.
Yeah.
That's true.
They've got a couple teams, and we've that's also worth mentioning. There are 44 teams in this tournament. It is wild. So many units have brought more than one team because of the 5-man roster size.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's made casting all of them more challenging. Even though we have more casters, we only have 3 channels, and even then, it's trying to get them all done is it's a very, very taxing but enjoyable event. So if you guys are on teams and you're wanting them to get cast, we are trying to get all of them scheduled and going, or all of them in there once they're scheduled. So the sooner you can get a match scheduled, the sooner the casters can grab them and try and make sure that we got them available for our schedules.
Yeah, and that being said, there was some feedback about the microphone big time. Who are we looking at? Are we looking at Starwolf or me? If it's me, it's because you might hear the air because I actually have respiratory issues right now. Might be part of that. So or maybe I do need to adjust some of my settings. So please clarify that feedback for me if you can. Now, this is one of those maps where they start on the ground, so we can take a look. We've got a gargoyle for the Redcoats with all small pulse. Hey, we've got a mangoyle rush here.
Oh, yeah, the other side, though.
What do we got on the other side?
For the executioners and a epic ton of ER micro, small pulse lasers and large pulse lasers. I'm not going to count them all. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And then our one oddball is Rander, who's in the Piranha with some heavy machine guns and some micro pulse.
Micro pulse. All right. Let's see here. How are we doing?
I'm looking at 6 small pulse lasers. Looks like 6 ER micro lasers and 2 large pulse lasers on each executioner A.
Yep, and that is a relatively standard build on that. Those laser fists plus a couple of long-range hard punch weapons, and the gargoyle is just looking to get into that range. Now the Xyz do have an armor advantage here, but they also have a speed advantage actually, because they go like 90, I think, with that mask. The gargoyles at 81.
I will say that the gargoyle rush was used a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, the gargoyle rush is devastating. It's rough.
It worked. It was fun to watch.
That being said, I think the Redcoats may be anticipating it. Again, we're looking at the strategy of go wide with your bigs and have a little scout take all of the wrath. Redcoats are, well, I guess on the other side now. Redcoats are going to be real confused here in a second. Yeah, look at the torsos twisting. They're just like, what? Where?
Yeah, where are they? Where are they?
Meanwhile, Fjord over here using the jump jets to cut across. Ooh, this is a fun visual.
Not to say the one person who knows where the Redcoats are is Rander, so he's keeping an eye on things while the rest of them are heading the other direction.
Yep, Fjord taking the opportunity to choose their battleground, basically. And Anila, I see what you did there. I'm not going to fall for it, but the outcome of this 4-man XE rush is still in debate.
And now we're capping the base, so...
Yep, they know where they are. An interesting choice. It's, well, please don't cap the whole thing. That would be wild. A 0-0 cap for... which I don't think will serve the Redcoats at this point. Oh, hey, I need to swap the banners there. All right, banners are swapped now.
All right, well, they just left the base, and now we've got the brawl. Now it's going to focus there. Well, Rander's going to get focused down by 3 of the gargoyles.
Yep.
The other 2 are sadly going to get focused by everybody else.
Oh, click on the piranha, damn you. There we go. Ooh, yeah, that leg on Rander is looking real rough. Oh, there it goes.
He's legged in then.
Yep. That was
Nice.
difficult. That was a sacrifice to get the Xy's in position. I'm not sure it'll be worth it because not enough damage has been done on the gargoyles. Lord Arbiter getting legged. That's the way to go with these. We got those small pulse on the legs. Xy's need to hold on and use their range. Don't close, Luscious. Yep, that's what's going to happen. Luscious legged. How's Pug? Pug might be legged too. Yep, Pug is legged too. Sort of out of the fight. The gargoyles running away now. Fjord could pull back and kill Pug here for free, basically. But they are letting Pug stay in their back. That, I think, is going to be a mistake.
Right now, also, you've got the Redcoats are surrounding.
Carleith is disconnected.
Ridiculous. Oh, no.
His keyboard got unplugged by the cat. That's an option too, but.
Yep. No. I think he's disconnected.
Yep, that is unfortunately going to be costly for the Redcoats. Let's see. Titan Prometheus trying to hang on here. But I think he's going to go down to Andros and some watery tart. No swords offered from this lake. Oh, but Andros getting legged by Pug. See, there's Pug in the back. Was being ignored this whole time. He's going to end up taking out Andros, I think, if he can guard that leg. Although Luscious, he is essentially the last one in this map. Luscious coming up behind him, but not necessary. Some watery tart. Is everybody legged? Everyone's moving so slow. Legged, and legged. Oh, good lord. All right.
So now this does give Carleith, who is at 94%, the ability to make it back in and possibly win it for him if they can do it quick. He's got 5 minutes and 12 seconds.
Carleith is
I mean,
it's okay. I don't think they know where he is. Fjord doesn't know where he is.
Carleith's back.
Oh my god, this would be an amazing clutch. Oh my god. All right, we're gonna watch Carleith here. This could be amazing. All right, go for it, Star. I'm gonna be quiet on this one.
All right, so Carleith was disconnected. He's come back in, has to come through and leg each one of these now. Executioner. Okay, first one he's going after is watery tart.
Oh, wrong leg, wrong leg.
There's not. Oh no, Carleith gets legged.
There we go.
And Carleith gets out watery tart.
Oh my god.
One more. Gotta take out Luscious.
Luscious's structure is toasted too. Oh my god.
Both of them are down to 72, 74% respectively. Carleith versus Luscious.
Oh my god.
Carleith comes back and wins it.
Oh my god.
DC.
That is the first time I think I've ever seen a disconnect work out for a team. Ever. Wow. Oh my god. That's one. Someone clip that. I think there's enough of that to clip, right? Oh my god. Carleith's router MVP of that game. All right.
Crap. All right, you paste the API. All right, I'm gonna go through and do the team stats here.
Sounds good. I think the scoreboard should be correct.
561, Titan 483, Peregrine 286, Lord Arbiter 87, Carleith 177 with 3 kills. Rander 55, Swatery Tart 680, Andros 429, Luscious 398, Terror 263.
Oh my god, that is a match.
Wow,
that is wild. Oh, that's not the right one. Canyon. There we go. All right, last match, Canyon Network. Let's start the timers. Canyon Network, one of our usual why isn't it loading? There it is. One of our
pad one.
I know, yeah, right. Apparently something has gone wrong with my streaming setup, and I need to, well, not only do I need to change the driver, but I apparently need to adjust my stinger timers yet again. All right, honestly, it's an assault. Canyon is so done. Honestly, I would expect a fight over maybe Charlie 5, Delta 5, or maybe this Delta 3 corner. I don't expect anything in the middle. There's no reason to really be there. There's good cover lines you can set up. Team 1, let me see here, can set up some mechs. I'm just going to use a heavy icon here. Probably some setups like around here if you're setting up to trade with a scout. We have no tonnage limit. Team 2 here, you know, we've got what are we looking at? We can set up a mech here. There's some cover trade here, something that we will see occasionally, and things to miss. There is a rock right here, and we will see an entire team sit behind this rock. Mistake, yes. Unless you are brawl pushing, do not have an entire team trading from the same. And we've got another analogous spot here. This map is riddled with options to have some mistakes made, but we're going to hop on over to lobby here. Looks like the Redcoats are about set up.
I'm seeing now that the other in chat, like, they're capping.
Right, yeah, uh-huh.
Oh, and right there, I can see where Carlith is, where Carlith got disconnected and is just walking.
Yep.
If Carlith had not hit that rock formation and kept going, that could have made change things too. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, Carlith would have exploded from a disconnect, or not disconnect, out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Yeah. As it was, like, they just, wow. Yep, and there I just recognized someone took a shot and they said, oh wait, no, he's disconnected. Let's go focus on the rest. Oh my God. I cannot wait for chat to catch up to that. That's going to be so much fun. You know, predictions open, right? All right, team 1 locked.
Lock in.
All right, yep. So, yeah, Canyon Network final 1, our points as stands. FJRD 30 points and Redcoats at 27 if I haven't botched anything, which I'm not ruling out in my current state. But I think that's probably about right, which means the distance between them, so we've basically got a 3-point gain is 6 points. Redcoats still in the lead. Carly is basically saving 2 points or 3 points. Saving 3 points, so that is half the distance. One disconnect has saved 3 points. Excuse me. Yeah. So we'll see what it comes down to. The points are so close here. And actually, that is the difference. That was a 5-4 match, so 3 point swing. So actually, if the Redcoats take this 5-4, that's a tie.
Yeah.
If FJRD takes this 5-4, that's a tie for first. Or rather, we go to like third tiebreaker, I think, or something like that. Like, we start to go into tiebreakers. This is so wildly close. Oh my God.
Oh, Carly, that last match really helped. Really helped him.
Oh yeah, no, that was clutch. All right, team 2 locked. Here we go. Final match on Canyon Network.
Yeah, chat's just saying the ending of that match was like, wow.
Right? Tactical disco. Oh yeah.
There it is.
Just remember, friends, disco is not dead in MechWarrior Online. All right, another one where we set up. I'm going to go over to team 1 here. Rocket all the way across. Oop, there we go. We're starting. All right, so 500 tons, no limit here. Well, we've got 5 direwolves.
Yeah.
With AC2, oop, there's our large, 4 large and Gauss. 4 large and Gauss, and another AC2. So 3 DACA boats and 2 with the current meta build here.
Well, we've got on the other side. We've got a direwolf, Prime, with UAC 2 spam. The other two dire wolves are, well, an A and a B. Let's see, the A is running a single 20, two 10s and two 5s, all UX. The direwolf B is running a UAC 20, two UAC 10s, two UAC 5s. And then we've got two Kodiaks that are running the ERPPC and quad AC-10 builds.
Oh, okay. All right. So we are, I'm sorry, did you say the 2 PPC or 1 PPC on that? 1
PPC.
Okay. Personal favorites, the 2, but I get how it is a little toasty. Right. Yeah. So again, I'm going to make the comment here. We got 3 direwolf A's, and I'm not 100% positive on the A. But again, I'm pretty sure the Prime has more armor on that CT. So something to think about. But I could be wrong. Could be wrong on that. I will admit fallibility. Likewise, we are trundling through the canyon here with the hunters of the Fjordlands, feeling very at home in these cavern, you know, these sort of little open canyons with water in them. Seems very fjord-like. So I'm taking the ramp. Luscious, advertising his lusciousness on his back.
24 24 AC2 spams.
Oh yeah. And here's actually an interesting deployment here. This is a pretty good spread. Good spread. Yep. Here are ish. We went a little more towards the right side on my deployment predictions. But yeah, Redcoats with a very good spread here, ready to take advantage of these angles.
And Cerberus, thank you for getting that DC comeback clip. DC comeback. Yes. We need the audio for that too.
Yeah, and here actually we look at a very good disposition here for the Redcoats. Just looking at it, we've got the ER large Gauss ones in the back, bolstered by 3 UAC 2s in the front line. It is a very, I don't know, reminiscent of Redcoat tactics, and I'm not talking about the mech team. I'm talking about like the U.S. Revolution. Aspect. Yeah, we've got a little firing line here, which is very appropriate for Redcoats. Let's see here. Yeah, our brawlers from Fjord are looking for targets. Very difficult in a 500 ton drop where you take all of the tonnage to get scouting information. So expect for some wandering around in the dark. Now, looking at the Redcoats formation, that is a weakness. I don't think they expect anyone to come from that backside.
And they're not. They're not taking the left turn here. They're going all the way around the outside.
Here we go. Pug has spotted them.
Ooh. There we go. Oh, yep. Good. Drive right through the hole there. And does that mean that they're going to turn around? Nope. Airlines are like, not.
No, they've got to be committed at this point. Yep. Pug moving forward to fulfill his role. Carleith hanging back, praying, and holding on to his router because this is a bad time. They're not going to make that mistake again. Carleith disconnects. Psychonics here, thinking about moving up. Yep, the cover is going to be more difficult from this angle.
Yeah, Luscious is focused on a target. I don't know who it is out there.
Carleith out here.
Carleith. Yep, Carleith, but Carleith is behind rocks. And now Fjordlands. Fjordlands. Because it says Fjordlands.
Yes.
The Redcoats are sitting on the base.
Yep, making sure to wait. What? No.
That's
oh yeah, Fjordlands are on the base. Yes, Redcoats are being pressured there.
Oh, yep. Redcoats, yes.
Remember the Redcoats are the blue guys this time.
Blue guys, yes. That's what I meant.
Yeah, Pug laying into Luscious here. I bet you I can get a nice cinematic angle of this.
Yeah, Luscious is.
Oh wow, yeah, Luscious is real roughed up.
Down. Both torsos are really damaged.
And
so 6 UAC2s.
All back, yeah, unsustainable trade. Yeah, Luscious is gonna drop here.
The base is in the way, and yeah, not gonna get turned on. Carleith getting a kill.
Yeah, and now Fjordland's hoping to focus Pug here. Pug, are you stuck? Are you stuck on terrain? No. Okay. Just looked like a little funky bit of movement there. Terror of Death hopping up top, hoping not to catch. And actually, they have moved the Redcoats out of position a bit. They don't have the shots on this little canyon. Now Psycho does. He is He's moved. Terror of Death catching most of it. We'll watch Terror of Death go down here, or not. Redcoats making good trades here. Fjordlands for a push have taken so much damage and lost a mech. They're going to need a Carly-style miracle here to pull this off at this point, I think.
Maybe.
Psycho taking a lot of damage, though. Needs to get more mechs up there. Cycle that armorer back. Psycho, slow down your trades. You don't need it.
If Pug's trying to poke around the left side, I don't know if that's going to distract him and get a couple of them to turn.
I mean,
the other four to focus, but now the other four cresting the hill and just focusing him down.
There goes Peregrine.
Out Peregrine.
Good focus. Pug could have some free damage here. Oh, here we go. Terror of Death turning to deal with him. Wicked Tang looking almost dead here, or not. Open side torso, but otherwise okay. Watery Tart, it has -1 ACs, which is always fun.
Pug got Terror down. Pug going up against Rander now.
That's a close matchup here. Rander open all over. Yep, Pug with the better focus.
Down. Yep.
And then Wicked Tang left in a 49% Kodiak. Now here we go. Redcoats preserve points. Don't throw someone in. There it is.
And Titan takes out. Titan takes him out.
There it is. All right. So that is a win for the Redcoats with 1 kill for FJRD.
That's been published.
All right.
So on the Redcoats side, Pug 979, Cyclonic 638, Peregrine 536, Titan 600, Carly 418. Over on the Ridiculous side, Rander 708, Some Watery Tart 428, Luscious 361, Wicked Tang 463, and Terror of Death 328.
All right. Yeah, and that's gonna wrap it. So our final score here, again, assuming I haven't made any major blunders, nothing terribly official here, but I think I'm doing okay. 37 points for the Redcoats, 31 points for Fjord. So basically that extends the Redcoats lead to 15. Still very overcomable by Fjord if they manage to basically pull a 51 on their next match. I think there's another week left in this one, right?
I think so.
Pretty sure. In any case, all right. So Redcoats handing Fjord their first loss overall match in this tournament, but only by 6 points. It cannot get much closer. I had not intended on doing interviews today here, but I don't know if anyone's going to show up. I certainly won't tell them no.
Oh, I didn't even.
But we'll give them a minute. There's no one in the thing, so why don't we just call it GG's at that? Thank you, chat, for stopping by. Thank you, Star Wolf, for co-casting here. It's been a delightful stream.
Thank you. And that was a very fun. That disconnect is going to be on my mind for a while.
Right?
There are more matches being cast today and this whole weekend. I know I'll be casting one later on this afternoon, 7 p.m. my time, I believe. Where's the? Hold on.
Yeah,
I can't see my.
That sounds about right.
Anymore.
Hang on, I could check. It's an hour before mine. I might join you on that unless you find another co-cast.
Yeah, Soros and Sabers versus Team Optic. That'll be at 2 a.m. UTC, which of course will be 10 p.m. Eastern, which is
wait,
7 p.m. my time.
All right, well, we'll figure out
7 p.m. Piranha time.
Times
over on MW, right here again on MW Leagues 2.
All right, all right, gotta pass on the interview today. Luscious has offered. Yeah, and then I'll be back here later with Op4 versus another Fjord team, the Hunters of the Fjordlands proper. So stay tuned. That'll be on MW Leagues 2 as well. So catch everybody later. Have a great rest of your day and enjoy the matches.
Have a good one, everybody.
Let's play this game.
I need another heavy. I've got TB and a quick draw.
want to get fairly tight to it. Now, anybody who's going to be working range, I'm going to need you to fade right on this. And when anybody's running short, is going to stay towards the top of the caldera. We're going to come at them.
I have you in the Griff. Griffin.
Sounds good.
Well, that's the thing. We got to get to brawling range, so I may be moving us, right up to the hoop if we have to.
Wolverine nach Charlie 4.
It's fine, chill the out, man. It's fine, it's just a 5-starter.
Komm, Leute, redet miteinander.
15 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't die.
Guys,
15 seconds, don't die.
guys. 3, 2, 1.
Charlie Jar, CT, yellow. Okay, good. Charlie, see me go.
There. To your left, there's a... Sorry, shit.
So, jetzt guys, hinter die Indie-Pockens.
Mediums be prepared to pull back E40 towards the E5 border. On my mark.
Left side, come on! Like now, I need strikes on OP barrel. Wire our strikes up.
Die Hauptgruppe rechts, Uferlinie.
They have three mechs sitting on the left side. When you pass over, overheating is bad. Both legs on the Griffin. Hit the Griffin.
Sorry about that. That was such a
That's right. I'm gonna spawn Lance you guys in Charlie, Lance you guys in Bravo. That's B2C1.
This third drop is 2 lights, 2 mediums, 2 heavies, 2 assaults.
Jetzt in die Breite, zieht euch in die Breite.
Lights, watch our backs. We're gonna about base and take up position in Bravo 6.
Ja, kurze Aufschaltung, Delta 4, 3 Stück, 2 Mediums, ein Light, wie ich es richtig gesehen habe.
Make a firing line.
C4 Tactical Hill, boys.
Fox.
Laufen unter ECM, hab 2 durchlaufen, 10 Bravo 4.
And get ready to hit people coming from our right.
Charlie on the left, Charlie, Hellbringer on the left.
Okay, let's group up towards the left. We're gonna press through Bravo 3 to Bravo 4. I think they're kind of spread out.
Check yourselves. Make sure you've got, UAV cool shot.
Here they come. They're pushing hard, guys.
Decro. Tez on.
No. Oh, got a contact here, Bravo 3.
Nice, Marshall. I'm on Delta Griffin.
We'll get cross it then. Get in their face. They got a highlighter. They just push up on Theta. We need help on Theta. Up on Theta.
Yep, that's the noise. Go. Let's finish this.
Full pressure, guys. Full pressure. They're down low. They're down low in Charlie 3. Get the f***ing arm, Jackson.
Jackson, cool shot.
Golf. I got him.
Go, B3, go.
Echo, go. Get over on your medium, guys. Get Echo Stormcrow.
God, I suck as a pilot, but thank I packed my skill. I'm sorry that you died, sweet girls, but we will send a reasonably nice letter to your family.